Alright, Darin Martineau here, Master Magic University. In today's video I'm going to show you an ambitious card routine, and it's inspired from Harry Lorraine. It's a little bit different. Harry Lorraine's got he's one of the best teachers in magic. I highly recommend all of his stuff. A lot of as magicians we like to think of things very complicated, but he has a very simplistic mind. He's a great teacher and he's a great magician. So check out all of his books and videos. This is different. This is the structure, and I'm going to tell a story about why I changed the end of this. When I get to that, I'll talk about that little story. But I'm going to start off by, I'm not going to perform it, I'm just going to teach in this one. So this would be the ambitious card. Now the ambitious card is one of the best. If someone asks you to show you all in one trick, a lot of times this is the thing to show. This is like a go-to effect. So the first thing you start off with, have them sign the card. And what you're going to do is you're going to do a bluff pass, okay? So I'll show you my bluff pass. So when they say stop, as you dribble or riffle, they would take the card out, and then as they're signing it, what you'd do is you'd unload this because you have time to do it, but you're not going to do it just yet. You're going to do it when the time is right. They're going to see the thickness here. So when you say show the card around, you can just unload that. Now it's important to have a bevel, so you don't want to have this big, thick, the whole deck here. And this was learned, I learned this from Roger Klaus, so I want to give credit. And what I've done to it is when they put the card back, okay, so you're holding this in biddle grip here, okay? Either the first finger's on top or you can have it like this. I think it's better to have the fingers in standard biddle grip. You'll see why. If you were to pretend to square this up, see this is a lot of subtlety going here. So you're not like this, you have it beveled. That's from Roger Klaus. There's a lot of subtlety going. There's a lot of ways to do the bluff pass, but I like this one. As you put it on top, you're going to do the kick cut. Your first finger is going to just kick back. And that will happen like this. This looks like you're slamming that card. It looks like you're slamming half the deck on top, right? So we'll do that again. They put the card in. You want to keep this bevel, and your first finger is just going to kick that out. Okay? So when you're done, it should look like a perfect illusion, like you slapped because you've done the kick cut. It's like the kick cut, right? You know, like the kick cut, but you're only kicking out this much, right? So what I do is you start off, and you can show it's not on the top. This is very good because when the magical moment happens, you know, whether you take the deck, snap, whatever you're going to do, you do your double. Okay, I'll do a Larry Jennings pop double here. It's one of my favorite doubles. That'll be the first one, okay? Now, for the second rise, what you're going to do is you're going to, the second one, what you're going to do is you're going to emulate like you're doing a tilt, because you will use the tilt in a minute. So when you put this in, this time they're going to see that it's clearly going in the middle, because this is conditioning. There's a lot of conditioning, right? So what you do is you put it in the middle, and you can do a double lift to show it's not on the top if you wish, depending on how you want to do it. And you make the magical gesture, it comes to the top, okay? So that will be the second rise. The third rise, what you will do, what I like to do is I like to do the ultra move here, okay? So I'll do the ultra move. And this is the ultra move here, which is actually from Buckley. It's in Buckley's card control book. It's called the one-handed top change. You should know that if you know your history of magic. So when you're here, what I like to do at this point is we're going to do a feint, okay? So I'm going to say, I'm going to set it down, and I'm going to do an open top change kind of slowly because I want them to catch it. And then I'm going to say, put your hand on top. They put their hand on top, and I'm going to say, what? You don't believe it's the card there. So it's kind of like a conus aces. It's a really cool little ruse you're going to do here. And then at this point, what you're going to do is you're going to take it back. You're going to do another ultra move, okay, because you're showing the signature here. You do another ultra move, okay. Now you're going to put it in the middle, and you're going to say, no, you don't think I put it in the middle, okay. There's a lot of really good structure, and this comes from Harry Lorraine. When you've done this trick for, you know, since 1940 or however long he's done it, I mean, you can see why, because it works, right? So, I mean, this is Harry Lorraine, but you'll see this is different. This is different. I've made some changes, and I'll show you the changes. I mean, the ambitious card is a lot of things you can do with it. So you show it's here. You're going to do the push and change, okay? Now you're going to say it's about 26 cards down, right? Now, at this point, what I'm going to do here, here's one of the changes I'll make. I show this card, okay? And what I do is I say push that in, and then I make the joke and I say, oh, no, don't push it in all the way after they push it in all the way. And then I'm going to do the spin change here, okay? I like to do, so the spin change will look like that, okay? Supposing that's the Dan Garrett and Baltazar Fuentes change. So we'll go over that. I've shown that in other videos, I believe. We're here, we come in like this, and the fingers are going to pull this back, and then here. So that will look like that. It's very clean, okay? Now, what you're going to do is you've gone through the different phases, so the next one, what you're going to do is you're going to go over the next one, which is I do another top change here because I want to make them think that, oh, the card's not there, right? You don't have to, but you could do a second deal, okay? Because you're going to show the card and then you're going to make a second deal. And the reason I did it's kind of fun because you're going to say, hold the card. You're going to say, what? Well, you don't trust me, right? So this is here. Now you're going to do, now you're going to use the tilt, okay? So you make a tilt. You square up just a little bit here. And you put this into the pack. And you push out here just near the middle. So you make the tilt. Then you're going to show, it's not second from top, right? And let's get a red card going. So you show that, and then you make the rub change. Now, one way to do the rub change that I'm going to show you that I think is an improvement is the web of the finger subtlety between your first finger and middle finger. You actually put it in the web of the fingers. And I'm sorry I don't have a credit on that one. Learned it many years ago. I've learned a lot of magic over the years, thousands, right? But this is a nice subtlety because, see, you don't have to use your thumb, okay? And the way you get into that is right into the web of the fingers. So I hope you like that as a nice touch for the rub change. So you can play with that, okay? That's the rub change. Now, what you're going to do is the pop-up from Ambitious Card, or from Expert Card Technique. You're going to say the card takes a bow, you know? So when he takes a bow, then that's when you make the fold. Or it takes a bow. Hello? You make the fold in it, okay? Now they see that it's signed. They see that it's you say it's a gambler's move. It's called the crimp. Now your first finger is going to hold this back as you show. You know, see, this is called the gambler's crimp. So you can see where it is. You can find it. You can cut to it. Now what you're going to do? I have a really cool idea with this where I use invisible thread, and I'll set it down, and the thread will hold that down, so I don't even have to touch it. It's a nice way to do it, and then you can magically make it go. That's one idea. I have a lot of good ideas. That's in one of my books, but you can do that, or you can do the tremorize with it, which is using your finger here on the side, so they can visually see it go, right? So that would be that one. Now for the final phase, I want to tell you a story, and story is I was with a magician, and he was doing this trick, and when he gets to the last one, when he palmed it out and he vanished it, the audience could tell that he's loaded it into the pocket. So I didn't like that. So I've come up with a new idea, which I'm going to show in another video. But for this one, what I want to do is I want to show you you have an X card in your pocket before the trick starts, right? So this is what I would do. I'm not going to do palming. What I'm going to do is that when I put that in the middle, right? And I'll have it, it'll actually have a crimp in it, but you'll take it out, but it'll still keep the crimp so you can find it. But what I will do is I will control that to the top, you know, using your favorite method. So I'm going to just use the gut move here, which is like this, right? Getting to the top. And then I'm going to show that it doesn't rise to the top. Something went wrong, right? It's not on the bottom. I show it's vanished from the whole deck. So as you do that, what you're going to do is just get a break on the bottom card so that you can show everything. Then when you get to here, you can actually just tuck that under and show that cleanly. Okay, then just load that like it's going on top. but actually it's not, right? So the card is here. So you show the whole deck that it's gone, and then what I will do at that point is I'll shuffle it to the bottom, and so it's on bottom here. And then I'm going to do this move where I show it's here. I'll bring this out, and then my thumb will come in, and I'm holding a break here. Okay, and this is the Dave Rumsfeld. Your thumb goes in, see, they see it. So your thumb actually goes in, and then these two fingers grab it here, and you pull straight up. So it'll be like it was in your pocket. So that's how I would end it to make it so you don't have to palm. So I hope you like that. If you like that, smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed, then subscribe and share this with all your friends. And click on the link and check out Master Magic University to see the upper levels of magic. Thank you. Enjoy.